Hey guys, how's it going? This is a little pre-video. I made my video for today already. I was just starting to edit it and the mailman beeped his horn, so I went outside and I got some mail and somebody sent me this t-shirt. Bitcoin t-shirt. Thank you so much. There's no name on the package, so I don't know where it come from, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And total surprise, there's no name on the bag, it's just a company name, so thank you very much. And from Mike, sent me a magazine, DIY type stuff, and a birthday card. I just got it today. Thank you so much. Thank you for the two magazines, the birthday card, and the little gift in the card. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate it. Now on to the designated program. Good morning. How's it going today? Hope everybody's doing well. Almost December. Where has 2020 gone? I know a lot of people are probably saying I'd like to see the back end of 2020 with all this stay-at-home stuff, but can't talk about it here. Anyway, on the bright side, I got two things to talk about today. First, I apologize for the noise because loud scooters and tac over there in the field plowing, and there's a dump truck delivering dirt over here too, so we're not going to have a lot of quiet. So the first thing I want to talk about is, remember the water thing I told that got new water? Well, it took I wanted to share this story because it's so typical of being here. It's a good laugh. So the guy come to do the water, and he was testing it on a Wednesday, and he says, "Oh, ran out of water. Can't finish testing." I says, "Well, can't you turn it on?" He says, "No, that somebody's got the key. I think I've told you that before." And so I thought, okay, 2 weeks went by, still nothing. So it's Wednesday, it's Monday now, right? So Wednesday last week, it was 2 weeks, nothing. So last Friday, while he was walking down the road, he said to me, "The water's on." Really? So I'm still on the old line. This is Friday, right? I'm still on the old line. That's, you know, it comes out the end of the hose and about this far and starts to drop. It's the pressure. And it always had a smell. When, like, you want to try to have a shower, you had to take the shower head off and use the hose. You hold it down till it got warm if it was cold, and you could wet yourself. It was terrible. I did that for over, well, almost 6 years. About 5 years and 8 months or something, right? So he said the new water's on. I'm like, no, nobody told me. This is Friday evening, about half an hour before dark. So I said, okay, Saturday, I'll, but I'm like, is it on or isn't it on? Is it official, you know? So the normal water at about 9 o'clock went off. And I'm like, why did it go off? So Jan comes around 1 o'clock and she says, yeah, apparently the people on the other side were starting to fuss about something, about their water pressure was so bad. Like, it's been like this for, you know, almost 6 years for me, but longer than that for everybody else, and all of a sudden they just start fussing. So they, a big group of people go to the mayor and complain. So the mayor says, okay, 9 o'clock Saturday morning, we're going to turn the water off to this side of the river. Go figure. And don't tell nobody. So there's no water here. So I'm like, is this water on or off official? So Jan comes at 1 o'clock. Luckily I have a tank with water in it, 500 liters, so no problem. Jan comes, she said, yep, the water's definitely on, and tells me about the people fussing on the other side. So luckily, I did all the plumbing and buried it already, and all I had to do was cut the pipe and put a 90-degree angle on it and connect it to the new water to the house. So, you know, doodling it took a whole of about 10 minutes. So we're connected, turn the water on, pressure is crazy. it's like a pressure in like high pressure, like in a normal house in a, in a first world, or is there a first world anymore, country. So we turned the water on in the laundry room, stopped it from going out, and then turned it on, and a load of dirt came out. Well, I let it run through the hose so there'd be no dirt, but I think that what will happen is the pressure before was so weak that it wasn't strong enough to push the dirt out. So clean the filter, put a new filter on, let it run, and it was fine. So now when you want to get clean water, before you have to wait a half an hour to fill up 1 gallon a jug, 5 liters or whatever it is. And I think it's 5-liter jug, so it's over a gallon. But now you can stand there and wait, and it fills it up really fast. I had a normal shower for the first time on Saturday night. You turn it on and it sprays like a normal house. And I'm thinking to myself, how did you manage all this time like that? Green clothes, happy to have water. But now I have it used to take like 10 minutes to fill the bird's tray up with new clean water every day. Now it takes like 30 seconds. Amazing. So it's on official. We have normal pressure water. So in 2020, I have normal water. So reasons to be grateful. Thank you for my water. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is my power supply. Let me show you. Okay, in my little workshop, let me show you what I've been doing. So this is my little setup. So the first switch is to turn this on. It brings power from the battery to this, okay? And the second one turns on the rest of the power. So here's one little light. I got 2 of these, so I can put one at either end. I got 2 of these, so I can put one here and one there if I need to. Right now it's just it's a hot glue to the top, so it can't fall off, and plugged in here. So, and here I can charge a phone. So I can charge the phone now from my little battery pack. So all connected, all done. So I've got a big fan, which is like a normal house fan, but runs by 12 volts. It's in a box. I thought I'll show you, but you know what a fan looks like. So I can connect my fan to here, and then put these back on when I'm not using it, and also charge from here. The only bad thing about putting that here, the fan here, is this isn't telling me how much energy I'm pulling. So right now I'm charging my phone. It's only 11.2 volts now, but charging my phone, I'm pulling, see how many watts I'm pulling? 5.1 watts and less than half an amp. This watt hours is not giving me anything because it's not pulling enough. Let's see if that helps. No, still not pulling enough to warrant anything. Anyway, that's my little backpack or power pack. The other thing I was thinking is put a plug for the fan. That way I can connect it into, I can actually see the power source. But even though it's not telling me how many amps or watts I'm pulling, I can, it'll still show me on the meter, so I know when to turn it off. But I'll think about that for a while, and then probably make a little amendment to it. Maybe put another plug on it on the outside, so I can plug the fan in. I want to have something that's not a conventional plug, because I don't want it to plug it in the wall, because I'll blow up my 12-volt fan. But I have got like a connector, but I'm not really happy with it. So maybe when I get a better connector, I'll when I can find a different connector, is probably what I'll do, is connect it so that the fan is connected up. But I've had one other disaster. Normally when I charge my battery pack, I connect my AVO to it as well, so the power is coming from the charger, and you can control the amps and the volts, no problem. But I always put the AVO on it, so the voltmeter on it, so that I can see actually what's going in. Well, last night I was charging it. I thought I want it fully charged so I can watch it on that little meter, and it was fine. It charged up, and I went to bed, no problem. This morning I woke up. I thought, let me turn it on just to see if it held a charge, and it actually, when it settled down, it was a very good charge. It said it was 12 some volts, so I just turned the charge part on and just to see what it was going to do, and just turned itself off. I'm thinking, now what? Not the charger, but the battery pack. So I think what happened is something happened in the battery pack where one of the cells went or something, or a couple of the cells went or overcharged. So when I put the AVO on it, the maximum charge those batteries can hold for individual cells is 4.2 volts. That's like full charge. Well, it's at 4.5 volts. I'm thinking, so what happened? I didn't put the AVO on last night when I was watching it charge. So now I get to take my big battery pack apart, find out which cells are no good, replace them, put it all back together, and then put that back. So right now, because you see it only had 11 volts, I only have 6 of those batteries inside it, connected, 3 packs connected in series parallel. So I'll fix my pack and put that back inside. And I'm thinking of making 2 packs. That way I'll have still 12 volts, but more power. It'll last longer. Okay, guys? So I hope you're doing well. I wish you a great December. Hope you have a good time, whatever you're doing. And I'll sign off and say good night. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. All the very best. And thanks for tuning in. See you later.